Welcome back here to the Iona Insider pregame show once again. Being joined by head coach Billi Godsey. Coach, you're coming off a 94-84 win at Buffalo, the sweep of Buffalo. How's it feel to come out with that win against Niagara and go 2-0 on the long road trip?
It feels really good. That's a tough trip to have to go up for 4 days and be in Buffalo, away from your own, beds. The girls, being away. But it feels really good to get out of there with 2 wins.
And now that game against Niagara, there were 15 ties, 12 lead changes. Was that the most stressful game coaching for you this year?
It was a little stressful. Probably up there with some of the other stressful ones. But it was a very good game, and I think both teams gave it their best effort. Both teams shot it extremely well and played very well together. So it was a good game.
Talk about great efforts. Sabrina Gerardo possibly had her career day of a game. 16 points, 10 rebounds for her. Can you just talk about her double-double and her performance?
Sabrina was great for us. She really stepped up and played with a lot of confidence, and saw that D'Amica was being taken away a little bit and Joy was out of her rhythm, and she really took it on her own shoulders to put the team on her back and say, let's get going. So, you could see her doing things that she hadn't gotten into a rhythm of doing earlier, with demanding the ball inside and just going up strong and finishing for us and collecting some rebounds. So we're very proud of the effort she gave.
D'Amica was held to only 10 field goals. How was Niagara able to limit her offensively like that?
I think just like most teams, they're going to try to face guard her, and they're going to try to completely take her out of the offense. They won't help off of her, and it's something she's going to have to get used to. She's one of the top scorers in the country, and people want to take her out of it to try to make other people score. So, we were just really proud of the rest of the girls for stepping up and really pulling her through.
Joy struggled shooting in the first half. In the second half, she only missed 3 field goal attempts. What was the difference in the second half for Joy?
I think just a little bit of focus. I think she went out and, Joy gets into a habit of, just really going and trying to go up as strong as she can. And she got bumped a few times here and there and didn't get the call. And I think it knocked her off of her rhythm a little bit. But just kind of settling into, okay, this is how it's going to be. I need to go up a little bit stronger. I need to tighten up focus a little bit. I think that's what helped her in the second half.
Haley D'Angelo was your leading halftime scorer with 10 points, and she shot the ball well from the floor. She's a good shooter. Do you feel Haley underutilizes her ability to shoot the ball sometimes?
I do. I think Haley is finally starting to step up and have the confidence in that shot, and that's exactly what we need from her, because teams have a tendency to play off of her, trying to stop some of our other scorers. So the past couple of games, she's really stepped up and knocked down some big shots for us, and we hope that's what we see from her going forward.
In the second half against Niagara, the team scored 61 points, which some teams in the country don't even average in a game. What was the key to the explosion in the second half offensively?
Again, I think it was just confidence. It was confidence from each player, and I think they really fed off of Sabrina demanding the ball inside and her playing with confidence and starting to have to help off that, and then just kicking it out and knocking down open shots. So, they got together as a team. They fed off of each other. They supported each other, and they played with a lot of confidence.
Now, Quinnipiac comes here to the Heinz Center today. A very big game for Iona and a very tough game. Quinnipiac's a very disciplined and very good team. What are you expecting from today's contest?
Exactly that. I mean, they're disciplined. They run their system well. They play very, very well together. So I think it will be a really exciting game. It'll be whoever gets to control the tempo and play in the rhythm that they want. We want to get up and down, and they want to be a little bit more deliberate and run the stuff in their half-court set. So, whoever controls tempo and goes out with the most energy.
Yeah, Quinnipiac is 0-5 when opponents score over 70 points. How can you ensure the offense pushes the tempo and gets you that 70-point plateau?
We've been talking about it for the past couple of days, and really talking about as soon as the ball either goes through the rim for them, or as soon as we get a defensive rebound, we really have to push. We have to stretch the court, get our guards running back to the corners, and the point guard pushing it up the middle of the floor, and the post running to the rim. So we need to continue to do what we do as a team well, and that's our transition.
Jillian Abshire is their leader at the point guard position, having a phenomenal year, almost averaging a double-double with points and assists. What's the key to slowing her down, and in effect, slowing down the entire Quinnipiac offense?
Right, we're going to try to pick her up a little bit early, put a little pressure on her from a few different kids, and try to have some of their other players bring the ball up the court and really run their offense. So we'll try to get her out of the rhythm early. But we think that'll help us get into our rhythm a little bit quicker. So, we'll just try to match up with her full court and try to take the ball out of her hands.
The Bobcats are ranked third in the preseason coaches poll. Is this kind of a litmus test for you guys? You guys are 4-0 in the MAC. This is your first real true test. Is this like a litmus test to see where you guys are at so far in the conference season?
Well, I think we've had some true tests so far with St. Peter's, with Canisius, with Niagara, and even with Siena at home. I mean, they played their toughest basketball, and we're going to get every other team's biggest game, their best played game. So we've had some good tests. Again, Quinnipiac having been ranked in the top 25 mid-major poll prior, and playing as well as they do, and Trisha's done a great job with that group. It will be a big test for us. But we've been tested before.
How does it feel? Iona, they cracked the mid-major top 25 poll, the College Insider. You're ranked 21 now. What to say about this program now for the first time this year, now being ranked in the top 25 there?
It's great. It's great to be recognized. I think the girls are really excited about it. They feel like people are paying attention to the hard work that they're putting in, and it feels good to be acknowledged for how hard these kids are working.
Now, one last thing. The energy is a key to every single game this year. It's been the first on the scouting report. We got to come out with energy. Do you think being at home, the first game of the new year at the Heinz, do you think that's going to help with that energy?
I sure hope so. I think it will. I think the girls are really pumped to finally be able to sleep in their own bed, get off the 3-game, a road game stretch, and be able to just come into their home gym and play. So hopefully that'll help us out.
All right, Coach. Good luck today.
Thank you.